Hey everyone, so today I'm back with part 4 sharing the best and worst gift sets available at Sephora. I love filming these videos. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying them. So my last 2 videos featured some gift sets that I thought were just like a full-on ripoff or not necessarily worth the money. Today's video actually features a lot of gift sets that I think are a great deal. So if you're someone who's been holding off for really just like the best deal when it comes to holiday gift sets, I definitely think there are a few options worth considering in today's video. If you've been wanting to try the products or the brands, these brands did a really good job with their gift sets this year. I think there are a few that maybe aren't the greatest value as well. You know, there's always both ends of the spectrum, but in today's video, I'm going to break it down for you, share the true value. I have like 15 or 16 different sets to talk about. There are so many sets this year. I feel like more than ever. I already filmed 3 other videos like this on my channel, so if you want to hear my thoughts on the other sets, I'll link those videos below. I'm going to do an Ulta version. We'll see what Sephora ends up releasing of this weekend. Maybe I'll come back and do another one next week, but I feel like they're probably going to start slowing down at some point. There are still a couple of major brands that haven't launched them, so we'll see. But anyway, let's get started and we'll talk about the sets. Okay, let's start with this set from Patrick Ta. I don't know if it's technically a holiday launch or if it's just being released the same time as other holiday launches. Usually Patrick Ta does some sort of blush palette during the holidays, so we'll see if he ends up doing that as well. But either way, I wanted to mention it. It's the Patrick Ta Barbie Blush Duo and Lip Plumper set. It's $64. It's available now. Okay, so this actually comes with 2 full-size products. He obviously collaborated with Barbie to create this limited edition pink collection. There is a new shade of the blush duo and then a new shade of the plumping gloss. I think it's a really fun set. Honestly, I love the bright pink shades. The packaging is kind of fun for gift giving. It's $64, so there's not an actual savings with this because if you combine the retail value of the blush duo and the lip gloss, the blush normally is $38, the lip gloss is $26. So this set is worth what you pay for it, which I feel like they could have given a little bit of a discount, but maybe they're assuming this is going to sell either way. So these are limited edition shades, which means you're only able to get them in the set. They're not sold separately. But I will say there is a blush duo that looks kind of similar to this. She's Giving is described as a vibrant blue pink. I'll put a picture and swatches of it on the screen, just in case you already have it. It's hard to say how close they are without seeing them in person next to each other, but just based on the photos, I feel like that's a pretty close alternative if you don't care for the gloss and you just want the blush duo and you're looking for something kind of similar. Obviously, it doesn't have like that bright limited edition pink packaging, which is kind of a fun touch, but if that doesn't really matter to you, it might make more sense just to buy that one and save a little bit of money if you don't want the gloss. I feel like there was a hot pink gloss that came out at some point. I almost think it was part of the holiday set last year or the holiday collection last year, which was limited edition. It kind of looks like they just relaunched that. There actually aren't any similar shades to this specific gloss in the existing line. I do like the formula. It is a plumping formula. It kind of has like a cinnamon scent to it, and I do think it feels good. It makes your lips look super glossy, very smooth. Definitely a fun set. It feels a little bit late just because we saw so many Barbie collabs and launches earlier in the year, but I feel like people are always a fan of Barbie launches. So if you love hot pink or you know someone in your life who's a big Barbie fan and a makeup lover, it could be a fun gift. Again, no added value there, so just something to keep in mind, but I do think it is a cute collection. I hope he ends up launching a few additional products for the holidays. So Merit has 2 holiday kits. I believe their blush kit sold out pretty fast last year. I don't know if this one will sell out quite as quickly. I know Merit is very popular. People love the brand, but I feel like last year they were even more popular. So anyway, if you missed out on that kit and you've been wanting to try their blushes, this might be a good option. It's the Mini Flush Balm Trio. It retails for $39 and it comes with 3 mini shades of their cream blushes. 2 are permanent and 1 is new. So you get the shade Mood, which is a soft burgundy, Stockholm, which is a baby pink, and then the new limited edition shade is Bespoke, and that is described as a pink brown. As for value, the full-size blushes come with 0.31 ounces of product for $30. The minis come with just under half the amount of full-size blush comes with. So I feel like there's a good amount in there, enough that you could, decide if you like the formula, if you like the shades, and be able to use them in your collection without just feeling like you're getting enough to try them once or twice. So the retail value of a mini is $15.48 for one or $46.45 for all 3. They claim a $63 value, which just isn't really even close to accurate. If that was the case, the blushes would have to be about 2/3 the size of a full-size blush. Of course, the giftable packaging is nice, and it's weird because it seems like some brands do include that in their value, some brands don't. but I don't think it's worth the extra $16.55 in added value as they claim. So I still think it's a great set at the $46 value compared to, what do you pay for it? $39. So you're not necessarily saving a ton of money or getting a ton of extra added value, but the blushes in the set are a pretty good size. Keep in mind the full-size Merit blushes feel pretty small. I don't actually know if they come with a small amount of product compared to other cream blushes. I just know they feel kind of tiny. So if you're getting a mini, I'm assuming it's going to feel really, really small, but I've never hit pan. I guess it wouldn't be hit pan because they're shaped a little bit differently. I've never like fully used up one of my Merit cream blushes, and the dome really hasn't even gone away, even if I use them fairly often. So anyway, all of that being said, if you're someone who has a lot of blush or you like the idea of mini blushes in your collection because you'll never use them up fully, I think this is a good set. Merit also did a set with 3 full-size lipsticks, and you get 3 different finishes. So you get one of their matte lipsticks, one of their satin lipsticks, and then they have a new formula in here that they actually don't have available yet. It's their lip blush, which they kind of describe as like a soft diffused finish. It's supposed to be very lightweight, which sounds really nice. That's not actually a lipstick that exists, at least on their website or on Sephora's website. I'm not sure if they've done it in the past, but it sounds like maybe it will be a new launch that they end up releasing, maybe if it does well or people are asking for it or they're just kind of hinting at it. So I do have one of their satin lipsticks in Baby. I love it. It's very comfortable, very lightweight. I wear it all the time because it's just like an easy to throw on type of formula. I don't think I've tried their matte formula, and then obviously I haven't tried the new one. So their lipsticks retail for $26 each. So this is a $78 value kit, just like they claim. You're basically paying full price for 2 full-size lipsticks, and then you're getting the third for $6 or 75% off. Another way to look at it is that each lipstick in this set is $19.33 instead of $26. So it's like you're getting 25% off each one. Definitely not a bad savings. It's not the highest savings on any lip set I've seen, but definitely a better deal when it comes to savings compared to the blush kit. I like that all 3 of the lip colors are brand new, so it's not like you have to worry about repeating one of these shades within your existing collection if you already own lipsticks from Merit. The shades do vary quite a bit. Like sometimes a brand will do a fully rosy nude lipstick set. I'm thinking specifically of Tarte. They'll do like 4 different finishes, but it will be a very similar color, which can be really nice if that's the color that you tend to wear. If you're someone who doesn't switch it up a lot, this set might not make sense to you because there are like a range of shades, like a nude and a berry. So if you don't wear like the darker, more dramatic color, it wouldn't make sense to buy this kit. After trying Baby, I am curious to try some more lipsticks from Merit, or maybe pick up like another shade that I would wear a ton. I don't know if this is the set for me, just because even though black tie is a gorgeous shade, I tend to wear like softer lipsticks overall, a lot of nudes, a lot of, shades that aren't super vibrant. So that probably wouldn't get worn very often by me. So in my case, I guess I'd rather just buy like one lipstick in a shade and a finish I know I would wear a ton instead of this kit, but I do think it is a nice set. So a few weeks ago, I talked about the Kosas Blush Trio. That actually sold out pretty quickly on Sephora's website. I feel like a lot of people were interested in trying that out because of the formula and the fact that you got 3 permanent shades. That's the only set that I've purchased myself, and I do really love it. I have a video of me swatching them. I'll link it, or I'll just put it on the screen so you can see what they look like. It is sold out on the Kohl's website as well, but I saw that it's still in stock on Nordstrom's website if you missed out on it. Nordstrom does offer free shipping. Honestly, Nordstrom shipping is pretty quick. I ordered from them a lot last holiday season because they had some exclusive kits. Anyway, if you're interested in trying that and you missed it, I'll link it below on the Nordstrom website. I think it's in stock on a couple of other retailers as well, including the Kosas website. But they also launched another set that I wanted to share with you. This is similar to a set they did last year, and I think I purchased this set, or the set they did like this last year or the year before. So the wet lip oil is supposed to be a lip treatment, a lip oil, and a gloss all wrapped into one. It looked pretty initially, but I also felt like it wasn't quite as glossy as I wanted. And then once it wore off, my lips actually felt dry. So not my favorite formula, but I know some people do really like it. This set comes with 3 limited edition shades. You get Slushy, which is a sheer cherry red, Sorbet, which is a sheer baby pink, and then Cola, which is a sheer rich brown. So as far as value, each gloss in this set is worth $8.80, which makes the full set worth $26.40. It retails for $25. They're claiming $28 in value. I don't know where they're getting that. Maybe they're claiming like the packaging is worth something. I know with the blush set, a lot of people thought that was like an actual makeup bag. It's not, it's just like a cardboard box. It's actually really cute if you were to gift it to someone, but it's not a makeup bag, just, you know. Honestly, not a great deal when it comes to value, but if you like the idea of 3 different shades, or if, you know, you want a limited edition shade, if this is like your favorite formula, this might be appealing to you. Keep in mind, these are pretty small minis. The full size comes with 0.15 ounces, and these come with 0.06 ounces. So just over 1/3 the amount of gloss you would get in a full size gloss. I can't say for sure if these are the same size as the mini set I got. I think it was 2 years ago, but when I did get that set, they were tiny little baby minis. So just something to keep in mind that might not matter to you, or it might matter to you if you want something a little bit bigger. Not my favorite kit, not the best value in my opinion, but I did want to mention this if you are a fan of this formula. So a formula that I do really like is this one from Henriksen. I recently tried their Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment, and it has become my go-to. We were at the beach last week with my family, so I wasn't wearing makeup really at all. I think I wore it like 2, maybe 3 times, and I would skip it for the most part because it was the beach. We were just relaxing and things like that. But one product that I was wearing every single day was this. So I can officially say that I like this better than the Summer Fridays lip formula, which I didn't think I'd find anything I like as much. That's a lot thinner in my opinion. They look kind of similar on the lips, but the Henriksen formula feels like a true lip treatment. It's like thick and luxurious, incredibly hydrating. They smell really good. They look pretty. So anyway, I really do like it. So this set retails for $30 and you get 2 full-size lip treatments. So one is an existing treatment they already have available. It's Citrus Sunshine, which is, it basically goes on clear and has like a true citrus scent. It's probably my least favorite scent out of the ones I've tried. I mean, it's totally fine, but I like the strawberry one and the chocolate one a little bit better. But then you also get the new limited edition pomegranate fizz, which looks like it has a nice red tone to it. So one normally retails for $22, and because you get 2 for $30, it's basically like paying full price for one and getting the second one for $8. Or paying $15 for each one and getting 32% off both, which is a really good deal. Honestly, I would probably buy this set if I didn't already have the citrus one. And even if it came with one I already have, like strawberry or chocolate, I'd probably still buy it because I love those so much. I feel like it'd be nice to have an extra one on hand just to like keep in a different room in my house because that's how often I apply them. The citrus one is my least favorite out of the 3. I mean, it smells good, it works fine, but it's not one that I feel like I need to have a backup of. So if pomegranate was sold separately, I'd totally buy it, but definitely a great kit if you've been wanting to try these out. So Saie has 2 different sets for the holiday season. I'm thinking about trying these. I'm not sure which one to go with or if I'll end up going with either one, but these are 2 that are saved to like my personal loves list. The first one is their Mini Dew Blush Trio. For $30, you get 3 mini blushes, 2 bestsellers, and then 1 limited edition shade. So I tried this formula for the first time just a few months ago. I was so late to the game, but I really love it. It's like an interesting gel cream formula that does look super dewy on the skin, but it blends out so easily. It looks really pretty, like it gives your cheeks a very smooth effect. And I just think it's a nice formula. So this set in particular comes with Baby, which is a cool tinted baby pink, Chili, which is a cool tinted mauve, and then Flirty, which is a limited edition bright watermelon. So again, definitely a good amount of variation within this set, which could be really great if you like to switch it up with your blushes. I love the idea of getting these shades in minis because I probably wouldn't wear the pink or the watermelon a ton, like enough to justify buying a full-size version of it, but I would love to kind of play with those colors, so I like the idea of getting them as minis. The formula is pretty sheer for the most part, but I feel like you can build it up to some extent if you want a little bit of a brighter look on the cheeks. So each blush in this set is worth $14.38. The set as a whole has a value of $43.12. And again, you pay $30 for it. So I think it's a great deal. Each mini blush has more than or slightly more than half the amount of product you get in a full-size blush. So I definitely feel like you're getting a good amount of product in there. One blush normally retails for $25. So basically for $5 more, you get the option to try 3 different shades. And then if you want to get like very specific, 1.72 22 times the amount of product. I know some of you care about the specifics, some of you don't, but I definitely think this one is a great deal, especially like I said earlier, if you're someone who doesn't ever use up an entire blush and you kind of want to switch it up, try a new shade you might not normally wear, this is a great way to do that. Saie also did a lip gloss duo. So for $30, you get 2 full-sized Glossybounce lip gloss oils in their best-selling shade Kiss, which they describe as a clear, although it kind of looks like it has a slight pink tint to it, and then a new limited edition shade Crush, which is a cherry red. Honestly, I might pick up this set. I know I've talked about this formula on my channel before, and I think I said it was good, but kind of underwhelming, especially for the price. But I don't know, over the last few months, I've been wearing the lip gloss I have in this formula a lot. I have like a cooler toned brown. It's just so comfortable, so easy to throw on because it is like the perfect mix between a lip gloss and a lip oil. I honestly feel like it's great to wear on its own, but it also layers so nicely on top of lipstick. And I like the colors in here. So one gloss is normally $22. So the set really does have a $44 value. I think it's the same breakdown as the Ole Henriksen set. So it's basically like paying full price for one, getting the second one for $8, or getting 32% off both. I love the shade Crush. I love like a good sheer cherry red lip gloss. And then I do feel like I would wear the shade Kiss a good amount as well. If I had to choose, that's not one that I would pick out of everything they have because I don't tend to buy a lot of clear higher end lip products. But I do like the formula. It's very, very comfortable. So I'm kind of considering that one or the blush set. I'm not sure if I'll end up going with either one. Part of me is like, just wait for the Sephora's holiday savings event, but I don't know when that's going to happen. I think last year it was like the end of October, but by then some of the kits might be sold out. So I don't know, we'll see. Okay, Fenty launched a few more sets. I know I talked about one of their sets in a previous video, but there are quite a few more available. So let's start with this one, the most wanted 3-piece lip, face, and eye set. This is $35, so you get the full-size gloss bomb heat in the shade Hot Chocolate, which is one of my absolute favorite lip glosses of all time. I almost feel like that is my favorite lip gloss of all time. I like the formula, but the shade is something that I love to wear. It looks amazing over any lip liner. It's so beautiful. And then you get a mini kilowatt freestyle highlighter and then a mini hella thick mascara. So the gloss bomb is worth $26, the highlighter is worth $10, and then the mascara is worth $11.52, but they do sell it as a mini on Sephora's website for $12. So the total retail value is right around $48. Definitely not $58 as they claim. That is honestly just completely inaccurate. I'm not sure exactly where they got that. So obviously you have to take into account whether the $48 value is worth it to you or not for the $35 you pay. It's still a lot higher than $35. Just don't be fooled by that $58 claim because it's just not right. So when I broke it down, just to make it like easier to understand in my mind, because sometimes the value, the numbers don't make that big of a difference. It's basically like paying for the gloss bomb and the mini highlighter and then getting the mini mascara for free. I feel like the added value of $13 is pretty good for a 3-piece kit. But I don't know, I kind of wish it came with one of their new highlighters. I feel like that would have upped the value for me personally and maybe some other people who haven't tried the formula. I feel like we've seen these freestyle highlighters in kits for years, and it's not my favorite formula. I know some people like them. They don't look flattering on my skin, and I've heard really good things about the newer Fenty highlighter formula. So if they included that in this kit, I might have gone with it. But at the same time, I personally don't like the Fenty mascara. It just flakes on me. So the mascara really doesn't do it for me either. I love the Gloss Bomb. I think it's a gorgeous product. I would recommend maybe just buying that on its own, especially if the shade of the highlighter doesn't appeal to you and you don't really care about the mascara that much. This is definitely my least favorite set Fenty did this year. Here's another set from Fenty. This one comes with 3 full-size lip products for $50. All of the shades are in Riri, so they look pretty similar in tone. Like the finishes are a little bit different, but that could be a good thing if you really like this color, or it might not provide enough variation for you. So you get a full-size gloss bomb worth $21. You get a full-size Icon Velvet Liquid Lipstick worth $29, and then a full-size gloss bomb sticks, which is one of their new products, worth $25 as well. The full retail value is $75, just like they claim. So there is $25 of added value here. It's like paying for the gloss bomb and the liquid lipstick and then getting that new gloss bomb stick for free. So I think this is a great set if you love this shade. It's a really pretty color. I think this would look amazing on so many different people. I'm kind of tempted to pick it up myself because I don't have any of those products, but I don't know. The liquid lipstick for me isn't quite as appealing. I've heard really good things about that liquid lipstick formula. Like some of you have recommended that I try it out. I just don't wear liquid lipsticks enough. But I've also heard really good things about their new Gloss Bomb sticks. Some of you have said it's a gorgeous formula. I have also heard that they're very pigmented, and I don't tend to prefer like super richly pigmented glossy products. So even though this does look appealing, it's probably not the kit for me. I should just stay away from it. But I do think this is a great set if those products do appeal to you. Now, if you want a lot of Fenty Gloss Bombs, this is the kit for you. I was kind of hoping we'd see a mini Gloss Bomb set. I actually don't know if they did one last year, now that I'm thinking about it. I know they used to do them quite a bit, but I think last year they did like a big full-size Gloss Bomb vault as well, just like they did this year. So for $150, you can get 10 full-size Gloss Bombs in 3 different formulas. There's a mix of existing and new shades. So you get 5 original Gloss Bombs in Diamond Milk, Cake Shake, Trophy Wife, Idolize You, and Smoked Quartz. These are worth $21 each. You get 4 Gloss Bomb Heats in Fussy, Roastum, Hot Cherry, and Purple Pepper. Those are worth $26 each. And then you also get a Gloss Bomb Ice, which is their clear, and that's worth $26. So $253 in value for $150. It's basically like paying $15 for each gloss instead of the normal like $21 to $26, depending on which formula you buy. Again, I don't know how practical this is for most people because the Gloss Bombs have been around for a while. They're super popular. There is a chance you have like at least 1 or 2 shades, and maybe you have multiple shades in different formulas. I do have quite a few. So I own a lot of these, and as much as I love the formula, I really just don't need a vault with 10 full-size glosses. That's why I'd rather see like a mini Gloss Bomb set with new shades because I do like the formula. And the thing about the Fenty glosses is they last forever. I don't know if the Fenty glosses technically have more gloss in them compared to other brands, but I swear I've had some of my Fenty glosses for probably longer than I should. I think I had one in a Project Pan video one year. This was years ago, which makes me think like these have been around for a while, and I honestly couldn't use it up. Like I wore that gloss all the time and it took me forever. So I just feel like the vault is, of course, an amazing value. It just might not be the most practical if you're someone who, you know, has a good amount of lip gloss and just will never use these up fully. Okay, the last Fenty set for now, this is their lip oil trio. For $52, you get 3 full-size lip oils. You get cherry, melon, and passion fruit. So one lip oil normally retails for $24. This set does have a $72 value. I believe passion fruit is the only new shade in here, so you can buy the other 2 separately if you want to try them out. I just recently tried this formula. I thought it was sitting right in front of me. I do wear it a good amount. I think I talked about it in my last speed reviews video. I'm pretty sure I did. I'll link that video below if you want to hear my thoughts on some of the newer launches at Sephora. It is a really nice formula. I feel like I have a hard time saying it's not worth the money, but in my mind, there are so many good drugstore lip oils that I feel like I personally have a hard time justifying spending $24 on a high-end lip oil when I can get a good one for like $6 or $7. So that's just what it comes down to. I love the applicator, the scent's amazing, the texture's great, it's super hydrating. Like everything about it is really, really nice, but I also feel like there are just so many lip oils these days. I personally can't justify that much on a lip oil. People probably feel the same way about like a powder at Sephora or an eyeliner or a brow product. So it really comes down to what you consider valuable personally. As for value, this set is basically like paying for 2, getting the third for $4, or getting 28% off all 3. So not a bad deal. Honestly, the passion fruit one sounds nice. I already have cherry, so I don't know. I can't talk myself into buying this one because I have so many lip oils that I love. But I do like it. I do think that formula is really great. Okay, Charlotte Tilbury has a new holiday set at Sephora called the Pillow Talk Lip and Cheek Secret Set. It's $59 and you get 4 products. I feel like my hair is really sticking to my face today. You know what? I'm testing out that NYX Face Glue Primer. I did my base routine just how I always do with the Catrice Foundation and the Huda Beauty Primer, but I feel like it is a sticky primer and my hair, like it is fully sticking to my face. So Interesting. We'll see. We'll see if it actually holds my foundation in place. I'm assuming it will, but even once you powder, like that is a sticky primer. I'll share a full review soon. I'm working on like a best new drugstore launches video, so that will be up soon. Anyway, with this set, there is one full-size product in here and then 3 travel sizes. So the full size is the Pillow Talk Big Lip Plumpgasm Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade Fair Medium. It retails for $35. I haven't tried this formula, but it's supposed to be a gloss with the comfort of a balm that plumps and hydrates. That's like the claim of every lip gloss these days, and that's why I get sucked in by all of them. I just reapplied mine, the Lawless Forget the Filler Gloss in the shade Juicy Watermelon. It smells so, so good. This is honestly my favorite plumping gloss out of all of them. I feel like this one visibly makes a difference because it just completely smooths out your lips. It makes them look super shiny, really big, and this is my personal favorite. So anyway, Charlotte Tilbury does have a pumping gloss. $35 is a lot, but obviously you get it in the set. You also get a lip cheat, which is their liner, and this is worth $12.50. It's a pretty good size. It's half the size of a full-size liner, and I do like their lip liners. I have a few. It's a really nice formula because it's creamy, but there's like a little bit of a grip to it, so it actually stays in place really well. And I almost feel like their lip liners make your lips look really full too. And it's not that they have like a plumping quality to them. It's just the actual texture of the product doesn't look like you're wearing actual lip liner. It looks like your lips are bigger. So I do like their liners. There's something about them that I think are really nice. You get a lipstick, which is worth $14.58, and then one of their light wands, which is worth $17.41. So the set as a whole is worth $79.49. They say $84. So I'm thinking they must have one of these products available as a mini with a slightly higher retail value. I didn't actually check on Sephora's website. So about a 30% savings, which is pretty good. Obviously, that plumping lip gloss is really boosting the value of this kit. If that doesn't appeal to you, then this kit as a whole might not really be worth trying. I haven't heard people talk about that very much. So I don't think it's quite as popular as the other 3 products. I would say maybe skip over this if, the other 3 products are appealing to you, because Charlotte Tilbury normally does launch a ton of holiday sets on their website. They don't always do a ton of sets at Sephora. Last year, they had quite a few on Nordstrom's website too, but I feel like no matter what product you want to try from Charlotte Tilbury, you can find a mini in some sort of set. So if you're only interested in the lipstick, the lip liner, and the light wand, they probably have a set with those 3 products on their website, or they will once they end up launching all of them. I just wouldn't buy this kit just for those products because, again, if you're not really interested in the full-size gloss, that probably won't be much of an added value for you personally. If you have a lot of plumping lip gloss like I do, you probably don't need that one. So this set from Milk Makeup actually comes with one of my favorite formulas as well in terms of lip gloss. This is the Odyssey Lip Oil Gloss, and they did the set with 3 minis. It's a different type of gloss. Again, they call it like a lip oil gloss, so I feel like it's a good hybrid between a lip oil and a gloss. I actually tried this formula at the same time that I was trying the Saie formula, and I like the Milk Makeup one a little bit better. It is very glossy, very smoothing, very comfortable, super lightweight, and it just, I don't know, I feel like the formula is a little bit better than the Saie formula. The set is $25. It comes with KUSH, which is my favorite shade in the line. I think I have 3 different shades, and I love this one. They describe it as a caramel beige. They also have Soul Search in this set, which is a light pink shimmer, and then Adventure, which is a lavender shimmer. So these glosses come with 0.1 fluid ounces, which is half the size of a full-size lip gloss. So I feel like you get a good amount in there, and I feel like a lot of the brands in today's video have been including a good amount of product in their minis. So the set as a whole has a value of $39. On Sephora's website, it says it has a $29 value. On Milk Makeup's website, it says a $44 value. So there must be some typo in there somewhere. Just for reference, if you're looking at that, the $39 value is really good, especially for a mini lip product kit. For $1 less than the cost of a full-size gloss, you get 3 minis and 1.5 times the amount of product. Milk Makeup is one of the best brands for added value when it comes to their holiday kits this year and last year as well. And I think last year they actually included like some makeup bags too. So if you're looking to get the best deal, I would look to Milk Makeup. Obviously, you have to be interested in the actual products, but these are all permanent shades, so you might already own these, or it might make more sense for you to just buy one full-size gloss. The thing about this kit for me, I love the shade Quest. I do have that one, but the pink shimmer and then the lavender shimmer, they're not like must-haves for me. The only thing about this line that I don't love is the fact that they have like a lot of unique or interesting colors, and they don't have like your typical nudes, your typical pinks and berries. And honestly, that's totally fine. I think it's kind of fun they didn't do like your typical launches with this line, but I have 3 shades from the line, and those are probably like the only 3 shades that I would really buy because I wouldn't wear the other colors as much. I don't tend to love like a super shimmery or glittery lip gloss. But obviously that's just personal preference. If you like all of the shades in here and you've been wanting to try it out, I definitely think this is a really, really great deal. And the formula is really nice. It's perfect for every day. It's also perfect to throw on top of a lip liner or a lipstick. Okay, the other Milk makeup set is the set they typically do that comes with their cream cheek products. So with this set, you actually get 3 full-size products for $40. You get a highlighter in Rad, which is a pink pearl, their blush in Work, which they always include that one in their sets. I have that one, it's a dusty rose. And then their blush in Rally, which is a mauve with shimmer. I think the shades go really nicely together. They're like complementary, but also different, which is kind of nice. So each product retails for $24, which means it does have a $72 value like they claim. Again, a really good deal when it comes to value. For $8 less than the cost of 2 products, you get 3 full-size products. So each one is 45% off. A 45% savings on a set like this is super high. Definitely one of the highest value sets compared to what you pay that I've seen at Sephora. I don't feel passionately either way about the Milk Makeup cream products. I don't think they're bad. I also don't think they're amazing. I don't tend to reach for them over a lot of other creams in my collection, but I haven't disliked them enough to declutter them because you know what? I bring them with me when I'm traveling. Because they are pretty small, they actually look like minis, but they're full-size products. They're really nice to throw in a makeup bag because they don't take up any room. And the formula works well. Like it stays in place well, it blends out easily enough. It's just not my go-to formula. Like I don't feel passionately about these products. So I don't think I really have purchased any additional shades, and it's not something I typically like rave about or recommend on my channel. But I do feel like if you've been wanting to try them out or you love this formula, it is a really high value kit, which might matter to you, maybe it wouldn't. Don't buy something just because it has a high value attached to it if you don't think you would use it. But if you do love this formula, it could be a good deal for you. Actually, there is one more Milk makeup kit that I wanted to share. It's the KUSH Best Buds Hydrating Lip Oil Set. So it comes with 2 full-size lip oils for $29. I actually haven't tried this formula. When it first came out, I thought it sounded really nice, but all of the shades looked like they were going to be the exact same on the lips. And again, I have a lot of drugstore lip oils that I love, which is why I don't typically buy a new high-end lip oil when it launches. One full-size product retails for $26, so this is a great deal because you're basically paying for one and getting the second one for $3. So it comes with Green Dragon, which is a clear with sage and peppermint flavor, and Dream Machine, which is a mauve with a guava flavor. These are both permanent shades. I don't know, if you've tried this formula, what do you think? Would you recommend picking it up? Is the formula good? Do you like it? Do you recommend it? And do you think there is variation between the different options? Like, is the green going to look different than the pink toned one? Or do they both pull clear on the lips? Because based on the swatches online, I've always thought that they were going to end up looking the exact same. Anyway, I think that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Normally I upload these videos on Sundays because they drop a ton of products on the weekend. So I don't know if I'll be back on Sunday with a new video or not. This one's going up a little bit late. I don't want to be too repetitive. Like I don't want this to be my whole channel, but if you missed my other videos in September, I did upload a good amount. I had a couple of videos testing new makeup, some review videos. I think I had a declutter. I have a ton of videos planned for October, but if there's anything you want to see on my channel, let me know in the comments so I can add it to my list. I'll see you guys very soon with a new one. Bye.